We're going to have a great day. It's been a few months in preparation. We've been looking forward to coming and meeting, and we're absolutely gobsmacked and really encouraged to see 165, I believe, people here. Most chairs are full, celebrating the fact that Derby has such a cracking and vibrant and full voluntary community and independent sector.
Welcome to Matlock. Welcome to the clearly purpose-built headquarters of Derbyshire County Council. I have to say that my time with the Early Years Partnership in particular was a great learning process for me. And I know that without the work of the VCI sector, Derbyshire would not have been the first Shire county in the country to be able to offer full education provision for all 3 and 4-year-olds.
When working with any child, it's important that they feel safe, happy and confident and comfortable with their surroundings, and they trust, most importantly, trust the adults that they're being cared for by. This is particularly important for vulnerable children.
I'll go get my own back sometime anyway, so that's fair enough. So, okay. There's only just a few things I want to pick on this afternoon, really. Really, no apologies for reverting back to the Every Child Matters agenda, because it's quite important, that part is. But if we can click on to the first bit. So that's a quote which, let's see, people read that. It just simply says that children are the only form of immortality we can be sure of, and it's a Peter Ustinov. And in case some of you think that my contact with education has led to me start reading things of erudite knowledge, that's not true.
We lived in places like derelict houses, which was demolished, so we had to find somewhere else, which was it was co-lighting Bolsover. I don't know if you've heard of it, like chemical site that was derelict, and we lived in the offices there until it got set on fire. Still don't really know why today, but the police rescued us. They were very nice. They was told that we was living there, so they come in and rescued us.
And I find it absolutely wonderful that we've got Stacey here today, because we can sit in these meetings, and we were in one yesterday, and you talk this language, don't you, about strategic commissioning and frameworks for this and multiple interface opportunities, and you think, oh, what does this mean to people out there? And that's what we've always got to remember. What we do, what difference does it make to people out there who need the services that we're here to provide? And you see from Stacey's example how quickly your life can go from being sort of on this sort of floating along quite nicely to something that's plummeted through no fault of your own, through circumstances. And what you need at that time is somebody to grab your hand and pull you out of it before you sink too far. And luckily that's what Stacey found. But that's what we should remember. That's what we're here to do. And I think we're working now towards a place where we do genuinely have that partnership, where we can make it work well.
The voluntary sector in the UK is amazing. There are about 169,000 registered charities around. Now these are the organisations of a certain size that go through the trouble of registering with a regulatory body. That doesn't include what goes on at community level, all of those different initiatives and organisations that are under the threshold in terms of income on which they have to register with the Commission. But what is even more significant, I think, is that almost half of the organisations that are registered with the Charity Commission actually describe as their main area of beneficiary children and young people.
You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why. You can never know, no matter so much. You can never know why.
you.
I'm here to say a few words. Naomi emailed me and said, given the value I place on the services you provide and the partnerships that we've got, would I just say a few words? Lots and lots of folks have been involved in all the organisation. You heard about some of them a few minutes ago, but just to name names, and I'm afraid I don't know these folks very well. Sean and Alistair and Sarah and Kathy and Matt. Can we just say thank you to them? I think you perhaps already said that, but let's say thanks again.